Today, on The Making of with Mae Q.Think.
Please welcome to the show Director Too Biased Tool. I am your host, Mae Q.Think. Mr. Tool has been under scrutiny after the release of a tell-all documentary where he has been perceived to be speaking cruelly of Mr. Jack F. Snowman. Today, he will be responding to his critics on our show.
Thank you, Mae. Working with a snowman comes with its challenges. Hi, I'm Too Biased Tool, the director of both How Siggy Changed the World and Home is Where the Snow Is. Snowmen are plagued with toxic positivity, constantly want to sing and dance, and always encourage all manner of tomfoolery on set. Did I mention they don't have ears? You can yell at them and they just smile, completely unaffected.
Mr. Tool? The Society for Equal Treatment of Snow Persons has accused you of prejudice against snow people. Mr. Tool, can you please explain your understanding of toxic positivity?
Simply put, you can't ruin their good mood.
Okay, well then, let's look at how you communicate with those on set and see what example you are bringing to those you are leading.
Who did this to my chair? Who did that to my name? Whoever you are fired.
Mr. Tool, some have said you were a little too aggressive with what looks to be a harmless prank.
It had been a long day, and I felt completely disrespected. I guess I could have handled that better. I just think my title is synonymous with my name, and someone had purposely mixed it all up.
Oh, Mr. Tool, please consider that your value doesn't come from what you do, or a title. Simply you being who you are gives you value. Let's move on to another clip from your documentary.
Jack was complaining about the lights and saying that his face felt like it was melting. He was so dramatic. There was an actual snowstorm that hit during filming, and Jack saved Siggy from the elements. He ruined the scene. Does that sound like a snowman weakened by lights?
I think he was heroic when he himself was under duress. Can you explain to me why your focus was to save a scene when your cast may have been in danger?
I am old school. I believe the show must go on.
Please consider there is no show if the cast is injured or incapacitated.
Well, gee, I didn't think of that. I was okay. I figured they were too.
Let's look at the next clip.
At one point, during the storms, his face became impacted with additional layers of snow, making it hard for him to function. The next scene we shot was on the train. You would think all the extra snow he had accumulated would have helped under the lights. We tried various hats to insulate the top of his head, but nothing worked. But his head started melting from the top down, changing his face. And boy, would he ever be dramatic with it. Gosh. Eventually, he whined about his head hurting until we searched for a stunt double. We hired Frank Powder for the scenes with hot cocoa, and he did so well, we used him for one more scene. But he was a bit of a diva, insisting on a formal top hat. He said he had seen some guitarist wear one and was inspired. He acted like the studios were here to finance his every whim.
I can see here how you tried to accommodate Mr. Snowman's special needs. Can you help us all understand why you felt his complaints were, and I quote, whining? It is obvious that he had melted. He didn't look like himself.
Oh yes, I considered it whining because he didn't just complain once. He actually complained so much it could be considered nagging.
Oh dear, let's look at the next clip.
Another issue with snowmen is they have notoriously short legs. They even have it in their contract that they will only be seen with their legs skirted with snow. So we needed special stilts and a stilt instructor just for the Western dancing scene. His selfish needs were constant, only thinking of himself.
Next clip, please.
Snowmen have very sensitive hearts and their faces cannot handle any moisture. They can't handle real tears. They can only flake. Capturing emotions is problematic at best.
I am trying to be impartial, Mr. Tool. Next clip.
After all the problems with filming in the train, we had to limit our departure footage. Jack, of course, was not just clowning around, but encouraging everyone else to, costing time and money. There are always challenges working with so many different personalities. Snowmen are just an entirely different level from my perspective. They always want to be the center of attention.
Mr. Atool, I am struggling here. I want you to have the opportunity to explain yourself. I am just failing to see where to give you the benefit of the doubt.
I don't understand, Miss Q.Think.
Well, Mr. Snowman sent a video message for us. Let's look at that.
Hi, I am glad to have this opportunity to clear the air. I am at my home away from home with my sweet puppies, just chillin'. I have heard that people are a little upset over how Mr. Atool spoke about working with a snowman. Please, don't be. I am not upset at all. Sometimes people speak poorly of those they don't understand, and honestly, most times they are only telling us who they are. So just let them. Mr. Atool doesn't mean to be rude. He just doesn't see anything from any perspective but his own. No one can try to pull you down unless they are seeing you as above them. I don't think I am above or below anyone. I will always see him as my equal, and you should too. We all misunderstand others sometimes. We should all be thankful for the opportunity to give grace, because we have all needed it. So, don't be upset. Just enjoy life and treat others like you want to be treated. Just chill. Don't take life so seriously. Be silly. Be silly. Don't have fun. Forgive often.
Well, there you have it, folks. Give grace, treat others like you want to be treated. Forgive often. With that, have a great night.
Now, go do good things. Fierce soul. This has been a G Angel Salvage Artworks LLC production. All rights reserved.